get rowdy. Woo!
Oh, you got some trail trash on course? What's up? The boulder's gonna go. Welcome to We Rock in Bagdad, Arizona. We Rock stands for World Extreme Rock Crawling Championship Series. This is one of the most notable rock crawling competitions in the world. There are several different classes and courses for each kind of rig to compete. One of our own, Virgil, with the 7X retro Toyota buggy, wanted to compete this year and talked me into being his spotter. I have zero competition experience whatsoever. I feel we're in for a rowdy ride, so buckle up those harnesses and hang on because we're bringing you with. We're out here, we're gonna check some courses, kind of get a little pre-game action here, and then we're gonna go register. As We Rock competitors, you're allowed to walk the course to get an idea of where the gates are and what obstacles look like. We of course take that opportunity, and Virgil was giving me the crash course on all the rules, scoring, and things I need to know before we get out on the course. If I had no idea what was going on, then I bet you might not either. So I'm going to give you the rundown as well. Let me pull out my top-of-the-line high-tech rock crawler mapping and visual aid software to help you with your crash course. First off, a course is made of 4 gates. A gate is 2 cones you have to pass through without touching the cones. You have 10 minutes to make it through all 4 gates and the exit gate. You must keep course flow, which means you have to go through the start gate, then go to gate 1, then 2, and so on. You cannot go to gate 2, then to 1, and then jump to gate 4. That would be considered breaking course flow. However, the green gates are bonus gates. You can choose to do the normal gate for normal points, or you can do the bonus gate, which is much harder line that scores much better. You guys don't tell anybody else this, but our plan is on course 1, we're gonna go for both the bonuses. We're trying to get a head start here. I mean, it's crazy because trail wheeling, we just want to say like, look, I mean, that bonus looks sick, like put tires on it, you should crawl it. But this whole We Rock thing, you got to kind of be methodical, because if you don't get it, you're losing points every time you don't get it. So it's kind of weird. I'm gonna have to adjust this whole non-trail wheeling, but it's really cool because it makes you think, and it's really cool that everything's here and you're making a small course manipulating something pretty hard. It's pretty neat. Speaking of points, the goal is to get as little points as possible, or the most negative points. You get negative points every time that you go through a gate. If you get through all the normal gates, you will receive a total of negative 10 points. You can get a score of an extra negative 10 points for each of the 2 bonuses, totaling to a perfect score of negative 30. What you don't want to do is back up or hit cones. Each time you back up, you get plus 1 point. Each time you hit a cone is plus 10 points. You max out at plus 40 points. If you hit that plus 40 points during your run, you will receive plus 40 points and your run is over. All right, more secrets. So on course 2, the first bonus line is super questionable. The second one, no brainer. We drop poop like that all day.
All we do is drop poop.
But that first one, that one's a sneaky Pete. It doesn't look that hard, but the breakover, oh, the breakover is pretty, it's questionable. And I'd hate to get like super snagged, or I don't know, we'll see what happens when we get there. If we need it, we might go for it. If we see someone else do it, then we know we'll do it. And it doesn't matter how fast we go through, as long as we go through.
Right, we got 10 minutes.
But if we make it 5 minutes, that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We don't get extra points or anything like that.
Okay.
As long as we can get through a course, if we make every course, cones and stuff will work itself out.
Rule number 1, no timing out. Rule number 2, Bronson's not allowed to touch cones, even as a spotter. Don't you guys let me forget that, because that could royally screw us. We just went on all 4 courses, did our little pre-running on foot, because you're not allowed to have a vehicle on there. Already asked, they wouldn't let me drive it.
All the judges and recovery, I know Rich and Shelly are working the front gate now, with some help up there as well.
All right, guys, we're in the driver's meeting right here. This is super important that I listen to all that, because I've never done this. They're going over rules, they're going over safety hazards, they're doing everything that you need to know as a racer or a spotter to go compete here. There's a lot of rules. Like I said, this is no trail wheeling. There's a lot of things because it's a competition. You got to have gains and advantages, listen to the rules, and making it a fair fight out there instead of just a free-for-all. So we just finished up on that. We're gonna go get our buggy ready. We're gonna get everything ready, and then we're gonna get in on some action on the course.
What do we have to do for the car, Virgil? Are we done?
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna check a couple things over, and then yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing.
Pretty simple situation, it looks like.
We prepped our.
All right, guys, we're out here at We Rock. We got Virgil, who's gonna be driving, and Bronson, who's gonna be spotting them. They may have told you this information already, but now we're here. We're gonna do the thing. We got our water boy right here, Shaughnessy, and Colby over there, the #1 spectator for the 7X Rex Gear We Rock competition team. Yeah. Got
What's
this
up,
for
guys?
you. Okay.
We are at We Rock. I'm at an event, finally!
What do you think of this here, bud?
I don't think this course will be too bad. I think it might be our easiest course of the day. We'll have to skip a bonus. One bonus line looks pretty rough. Other than that, I think we'll be okay.
What do you think?
I think we're gonna do some trail wheeling with some cones involved. That's my plan. Just do what we do. Don't hit the cones.
Faster?
And if you do hit the cones, then just send everything. I think we got a good plan.
What's your plan?
Just crawl it.
What's your real plan?
That's it. I've never been around such judgy people.
Such judgment. Mike, Virgil.
Mike Bronson, nice to meet you.
So you are my very first victims of this.
Awesome.
So help me out. You're going to be spotting?
Yeah, I'm gonna be spotting.
All right, help me out a little bit. You know, I'll know when you're cheating. Where's the DQ?
Here we go, starting off our first course of the comp on C2. We line up to our first gate that has a small climb, and it's just enough off camber that you have to watch to make sure that your rear passenger tire doesn't slide into the cone. We made it through and got -1 point for progression. As we climb up the hill to the next gate, Virgil had to put it into front dig to make a sharp left-hand turn to get lined up enough to fit between the next set of cones. Now that we have them lined up, this one's going to take a little bit of a bump to ensure that we don't get hung up on our skid plate. We scored another -2 points for making it clean through the second gate. Now Virgil locks up his rear brakes to help him front dig downhill to square up to gate 3.
All right, you're good? You're good over here? Just hold it over here. Good.
Another clean gate giving us -3 points. Now we're headed to gate 4 and we're going for the bonus, which if we can make clean, will get us -4 points for progression and -10 points for the bonus.
Yeah, Virgil.
We made it clean. I'm pretty sure we did all right on this course, but the final say will be from the judge.
Dude, you're this far over it, just switch it. Right. And then do that rear dig was perfect. I thought there was no way we're this close.
Yeah, I figured I could get it over once I got down.
Awesome.
Okay, we got no penalties, right? 4 progression, 1 bonus.
Awesome.
My comms weren't working the whole time, but I could hear Bronson talking.
I'm ditching him after this.
Yeah, they're just not working, so everything else went perfect.
Yeah.
It was a good run. I liked it. Got plenty of time.
Yeah.
taught me how to
I'm
slow
gonna
it.
pick up some trash.
Oh, you got some trail trash on course? What's up? Doing the things.
I couldn't walk by it.
That's my babe. Killing it.
Dude, super solid first run. I'm super proud of Virgil and Bronson. They did really good together even though their comms weren't working. Got it done. And I gotta throw this trash away. What's up, buddy?
Head up there.
What's up? We're wheeling with this guy. We're in the same class. This guy's the one that makes all this happen out here in Baghdad. It's super sick. We wish him the best of luck. This guy's rad.
Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. Woo!
Choo!
While we're waiting for the next run, we keep tabs on the competition to see how hard they're pushing, how clean they're wheeling, and if they're hitting the bonuses, to see how hard we have to push to keep up.
All right, Virgil's second run. We're going to C3.
Just like that, we're on our second run, C3. Let's see if we can keep up the momentum.
Perfect. Watch that one.
Virgil asked me to take a look at his rear driver's side tire. I knew it was going to be close, but I told him it should clear. That was my first rookie mistake as a spotter, causing us 10 points. I should have had him do a rear forward burn to slide his rear end over a few inches and not take the chance. Lesson learned, and the clock is ticking, so we start making our way to gate 2.
You're good.
We made it through gate 2 clean, collecting negative progression points. When we get to the top of this boulder hill, the next gate is on the immediate left. With no room to front dig, we had to pass the gate and find an area where we could turn around. We tried to use as many digs as we could to minimize the amount of times that we used reverse, but we ended up with 4 reverses, gaining 4 positive points.
Boulder's gonna go. Yep. It's all right. Damn. Yep.
We were lined up great on gate 3, but when that massive boulder started to roll down, it pivoted Virgil's rig, causing the passenger rear tire to hit the cone, giving us yet another positive 10 points.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Put it. All right.
You didn't hear the buzzer on that last one because we went through the bonus, getting negative 10 points. But then we hit the cone, giving us a positive 10 points, creating a wash. This course was tough.
That was
That
a tough
rock-
course.
that
was
rock
super
just-
annoying. It just messed up the whole line. Everybody.
Yeah, now it'll be nice and easy for everybody.
I made a real bad mistake in the beginning. He was really close to a cone, and I thought he was clear. And I gave him the go-ahead, and as it got closer, I was trying to yell at him no, and I should have yelled louder, and we barely touched it. It's such an amateur. Hey, I'm a noob, so I'm doing all the noob stuff. Look out.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Right as we pulled away from course, we looked up and saw Mad Cow Racing getting a little wild on his course.
I was stuck. Oh.
We could tell John was alright by him yelling out for someone to flip him back over. His rig blew a strut mount, but they were able to fix it in the pits, and he was ready for his next run. Virgil and I waited to do our third course. We took the time to reflect on what we needed to do on the next course to make up for our last run. Our plan was to stop worrying so much about the comp aspect and the time, and hit it like we do on the trails. Have fun and go big.
And we're hitting all bonuses.
Yeah, I think this should be a super clean course. I think we should do all right.
Yeah, well, we need that. We need a nice clean go.
We are on our second to last run of the day on C4, looking to go big and make up some ground. Virgil comes out of the start gate cruising, quick but smooth through the boulders to gate 1. We navigate that one perfect and smash right through it, getting our first progression. As he comes out of the gate, he's already in front dig, using his rear passenger tire as an anchor to help him pivot and align for gate 2. As we came into gate 2, we're lined up great. What we didn't see is the rear diff got hung up on a rock, and now we have to figure out a way to get over it or take a backup.
Should I back up?
It's 1 point?
1 point, you tell me.
It's rear dig forward. Rear only forward. Other way. There you go, stop. Right there. Now all 4. Keep it on the inside of there. Pass that cone. Keep coming. That way.
Instead of backing up, we did a rear forward dig to get the rear axle to move over just enough for the differential to barely clear the rock. Getting through another gate, collecting progression. First part of our plan has gone flawless, and that was wheel like we're on the trail. Now it's time for stage 2, and that's go big and crush the bonuses. We nailed the first bonus, getting our third progression and a bonus -10 points. If we can smash the last bonus gate, it will put us back in the game and help make up for that last run. We just crushed phase 2 of our new plan, and now it's time for the last phase. Get goofy and have fun. Don't count wrecked gear in the 7X buggy out just yet. We somehow pulled off a perfect score, -30.
Run ever.
Awesome, thank you.
Freaking narrow car.
Did I give you points for dancing while on course?
I thought that was pretty good.
We are up next on our 4th and final course, so we head on over to watch our buddy Aaron finish up his run and get ready to do our last run so we can hang up our helmets for the day.
Yeah, buddy. Got him. Did you get your workout for today?
Yeah. Losing my voice too. You lost pounds.
Oh no! Tomorrow,
Wind signals.
We used our comms on 1 and we said, nah, this ain't working.
All right, you guys, we're on the last course here for the day. Then these boys get to clock out. Do something cool. That was so sleazy.
Oh, you said cool, not sleazy.
Pressure's on. We had a good run, a bad run, and a perfect run. Our game plan for this run is play it safe. Go for the gates we're confident in and not risk any gates that might cost us. This first bonus seemed very technical, but there was nothing that would get us stuck, so we figured we'd go for it. If we hit a cone, worst case, it'll wash itself out and won't hurt us on points because it's a bonus. If we make it, then it'll really help us out.
Perfect. Oh, hold up.
It's always good news when the judges say, hell yeah.
We squeezed through that first bonus, giving us a great start. Now we have to take our time and work that front dig to get us turned towards the next gate, making sure that we don't have to take a backup. Jess is picking up trash, Virgil's still front digging, and one of our subscribers and new friends just rolled on the course next to us. That line was tricky. Your front tire hits the wall before your rear tire passes the cone. By being turned passenger and slowly bumping the wall, Virgil was able to make the turn without hitting the cone, scoring progression. We didn't want a chance front digging into gate 3 and taking out a cone, so we opted to pull forward and take a backup to line us up better through the gate, because 1 point is way better than 10 points. We made gate 3 clean and collected progression.
Let's go.
Gate 4 just got whooped, and all we have to do is cross that finish line.
Let's go.
Dude, that smells like a trophy to me.
I like the way this guy talks.
Now that we're done competing for the day, it's time to hang out with some friends, family, and subscribers who are all out here to support us.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Hey, go ask him now. Go ask him.
Is that cool? Do you like it? That's cool. You look so cool.
You need the steering wheel.
Today was an absolute blast. The wheeling, first time being in a rock crawling competition, and meeting and hanging out with great like-minded people was just flat out amazing. We ended up finishing out the day in first place with negative 55 points. Second place was not far behind us with negative 48. Stay tuned to see how day 2 of We Rock turns out. Sponsored in part by BF Goodrich Tires, Warren Industries, KC HiLites, and AXEL Off-Road Helmets. Best way to support this channel is give that subscribe button a little skiddly-do, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment below. As always, thanks for watching.